Guys.
Did you miss us?
I did, actually.
You lie.
But I am proud of Mike James and Tyler, because that wasn't an easy gig. And obviously, they're the kind of kids that represent what we're looking for.
Now, after today, you guys, I think, are only out here one out of the next four. I know that why that's structured because of the school break and all, but is a break? Is this a good time for a break, or just kind of a bad time for a break? Because you don't want minds to wander too much on off what you're working at.
Well, it's really not a break in the sense of whether or not we're going to practice or not, because that's a fluid. The schedule there is fluid. The meetings, obviously, we're still going to have them here a lot for meetings and those types of things. And to be honest with you, we got to see how today goes and how the scrimmage goes to determine what days we're going to take off, and then obviously we have to transition them into their fall housing and get them used to the different schedule of classes.
Coach, is there anything new in terms of the communication to you?
Nothing. No, again, I don't have anything to report or even to mention on that at this time. I'm like you guys, I'm waiting for information. I'm confident that our kids did a great job in terms of being open and honest, and that's going to allow everybody to move forward.
Nothing in terms of timetable?
Nothing. I have no information.
Now, will you tinker with things more on Monday, just on the off chance that you may not have some guys that you're probably counting on a week or two ago? As far as different schemes you put out there for the scrimmage and things like that.
Yeah, no, I mean we're just moving forward. Again, we'll deal with whatever comes down or whatever the issues are as they come. But right now we're moving forward, and we're going to select our team accordingly. And this is I know you guys obviously are here because it is a sensational story out there, but this is a critical time for our football team. We have a special team scrimmage this afternoon. We have our last scrimmage Monday afternoon, and then our team is set. So there's a lot of guys right now, as many as 30 guys that don't know whether they're on the bus or fighting for a job right now.
Al, going into the scrimmage on Monday, are Ja'Cory and Steven still neck and neck?
Well, I mean, right now they've been alternating with the ones, repping, and again, we don't know where Ryan stands either. So we've been alternating him and he and Whip. So all those guys are getting reps. They're going to get reps on Monday, and then we'll go from there.
How does it influence the time spent on specials and the rotation on specials?
How does what?
Your preparation, special teams.
Yeah. Well, I think obviously we didn't excel in that part of the game. I think Bosch accounted for a lot of that in terms of the special teams units that we were good in. It was a lot because of Bosch. Bosch was a great punter, so we had pretty good net punt, but we weren't very good in kickoff return. We weren't good in punt return, and I don't think we blocked the kick. So those are things that are important to us, and so we spend a lot of time on it, to be quite honest, and also I think you'll see more starters playing on special teams this year for us.
Al, do you know what the structure of Monday is going to be? Is that still fluid, or do you know how that's going to work as far as the ones get this?
Yeah, what we did was we had a draft last Monday night, and we've been going orange versus white, orange versus green, however you want to call it, all week. So the kids have a lot of fun with that. We end the practice going orange versus white. So if you're ever around or you hear, I mean, they're chanting, they're yelling at each other, that type of thing. So we're going to stay with that format, and we'll actually. It won't be me placing the ball. It will be the team, understanding the importance of field position and actually playing the game and subbing in and out and going to a special teams unit and not having to sit there and call out guys and all those things that cost you timeouts and penalties. So we're trying to pick up the tempo and teach them the game pace. So it'll be orange versus white. The only thing that might change is the quarterbacks. The quarterbacks may play on both sides.
When do you anticipate having a depth chart that you can release to us?
Well, I would hope Wednesday. I would hope Wednesday, maybe as early as Tuesday, but again, as soon as we're going to learn a lot, about our team the next couple of days, and as soon as we get a chance to release it.
Logistically on that, logistically on that, we don't see you again until Thursday. Is there a chance that we'll get that before? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, if we can. I mean, if we're ready to go, Chris, on Tuesday, we'll release it. If we know Monday night, we'll release it. So, I mean, you guys get it at the earliest, and again, once the president and the AD on the other front talk to us about whatever is how we're going to move forward with that, we'll release it to you as well.
Do you expect to have that conversation with them, before that depth chart as far as?
I have no idea. I have no idea what it's at.
How's that competition at middle linebacker?
It's very good. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's not just Jimmy and Paul, but it's not just Jimmy and Gianni, but Fletch has been in there as well, and even Sean on the nickel has been in there. So, because we only play 2 linebackers in the nickel, so there's a lot of different combinations that we have there, and we're all trying to steal each other's reps. So there's a lot of competition there. But I've been very pleased with Jimmy. Jimmy had a really good scrimmage last Saturday. He's got a great attitude. Jimmy Gaines is the same guy every day, which is critical for us because we're looking for consistent players. He brings it every day.
What have you seen in Paul? Obviously, he's jumped up, ready to compete.
And physical, physical and fast. Plays low, powerful, explosive, and really studies the game. Again, we're worried about the freshmen right now because we've asked them to do a lot. There really isn't a break when you're a freshman. You go from 4 weeks of class to training camp, so we're worried about some of them hitting the wall. I think this transition to school is going to help them get their legs back underneath them, clear their mind. But clearly, we're ecstatic with our selections from January because a lot of them are in the mix. Chicolo, Dorsett, Rayshawn Scott, Gianni, Eddie Johnson, Denzel Perryman, Armbrister, Olsen Pierre, Thomas Finney. So it's a good group of guys that are ready to contribute.
We're going to a couple more will roll in players.
Coach, as far as the clearinghouse issue, I know you said you'd let us know if that was resolved, but is there a timetable, is there a date at which you have to know about those guys?
Yeah, and again, that's mandated by the school. So at a certain point where they don't let students enroll anymore, that's kind of our deadline. I don't know what that is. That's determined by the admissions people.
Coach, I have to ask you this, but
Sure.
Your personal situation, worst case scenario, does your contract allow you an out?
No, I'm not gonna get into all that. Listen, my family and I are excited about being here. Okay, this is a great place, and we're gonna get this fixed.
Now we can hear a little more spirit from these guys. Some guys were yelling as they were walking out. A few days ago we weren't hearing that. I mean, is this just the natural progression of things? I mean, are you seeing more and more of, I guess you'd call it normalcy now?
Well, I think so. I mean, I think our guys, again, none of the coaches were here, and 90% of the team wasn't here. So we're really talking about a real minority of the people that are inside our locker room. So again, most of them don't even know because it's so confidential. Most of them don't even know who's being interviewed or not. So we're just moving forward. So it is normal. Hopefully we'll have a great practice today. We need this one desperately. We've been lucky with the weather, and again, I'm like I said, I'm real proud of our guys and the guys we have on this team.
Al, how has Ja'Cory performed this fall?
Excellent, nothing short of excellent to this point.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.